All right, hello everybody, coming at you with all my might. It's Mike. How you guys doing today? Today, we're gonna put some new tires on the Husqvarna te150. So this is the IRC VE33 Enduro VE33, not the S, just the standard Enduro tire. And this is the IRC VE35F. So this is the front. We got some aggressive Enduro tires. They're still quite soft, but so are the stock ones. That's a Dunlop Geomax 33F on the front, and I mean the difference in the knob size is quite substantial. So I wanted to try these tires. There's not a whole lot of videos on the straight up Enduro tire for the rear, so I can't wait to get that on there. But I have 26 hours on these tires. This is the Dunlop Geomax AT81. Now they are they're pretty soft, honestly. They're not crazy, but man, the tread size, the difference in the tread size is crazy in comparison to a brand new tire versus 26 hours. So I don't actually spin a lot. I try to keep the traction to the ground. But this is after 26 hours, and it's about a finger width, where this is about 2 finger widths height. It's hard to get it on there, but yeah, so it's gonna be pretty gnarly. I was not sure what I was gonna get into when I got this tire. So this is 110, that's upside down, 110, 118. This is a 5.10 by 18, which I think equivalents to a 120. So it's going to be a slightly wider tire once we get it on there, but man, that thing is chompy. I mean, the perspective of the camera, I think it's fisheyeing it a little bit, but holy cow, that is phenomenal. I can't wait to get that on there. That's going to be amazing. So slapping that, I got a race this Sunday, so hopefully these new tires really help out. Can't wait. All right, so I got the rear tire off and dismounted. So there it is. This is, like I said, after 26 hours of riding. I try not to spin. I try to hook up because that's where your traction is. You got some cuts a little bit. I did ride a little bit of shale and rocks with this. Mostly dirt and mud, but there's that. And then we're gonna pull this up here. That in comparison, like holy cow. Now this one, it looks more, because it hasn't been mounted, so it's pretty pronounced round, but man, are those knobs huge in comparison. I can't believe, it's been a while since I had a new tire. So yeah, I'm hoping we get some good hookup with that. It is gnarly in person. I always liked the IRC tires. I had an MB5 on my KTM 300, and when I first got that, and it's just super. I just love the IRC's deep knobs. So let's hope it performs. I'm excited. I didn't want to get the S because if I do hit speed sections, the S is the gummy tire and it will rip your knobs off, and I'm not all about that. I still want to get some hours out of this. I got this set for like 152 bucks shipped. I ended up having some Rocky Mountain points, so it only cost me 110. But yeah, not too bad. Not too bad at all. Let's get that front on. Well, off the bike and then put on, but I'm gonna mount up the rear tire real quick. But what I'm running now is I got Michelin ultra heavy duty tubes. They had a half decent tube in this thing. They had a Pirelli tube in it. I think it's a thicker tube because it's definitely not like a standard cheap tube. So the Pirelli tube, pretty good, held up pretty well. But I don't want to risk any flats, so I went with the ultra heavy duty tube, and that is crazy. And I'm not ready for mooses quite yet. We'll see how far I progress if I go with mooses or not. But right now we're just gonna run ultra heavy duty tube, and see what happens. I haven't had an issue in 26 hours with the other one, so we'll give it a shot. All right, so here we got the front tires. We got the IRC and the Dunlop on the right. Look at the size difference. There is chompy boys. So I'm excited to get that. This, once again, 26 hours on these tires. Gonna replace it with the IRC, replacing the Dunlop. This is an MX33. So, yeah. They're both the same size tires, but once this gets mounted, it'll flatten out a little bit. But there's that. We're gonna get this tire mounted all up on here. All right, so there's the takeoff. So we got the front tire, the rear tire, and look at that. That IRC VE33 looks gnarly on there. I'm so excited, so stoked. I'm gonna go out and put about an hour on this to get some practice in and feel the tires. Look at that flex. So they're a softer tire. I have 10 pounds in the front and 9.5 in the rear with extra heavy duty tubes. So we'll see how that works. But they are pretty flexible. We should have a nice pattern on there. And like I said, the way I ride, I try to keep spinning to a minimal. Especially the front. You don't want the front spinning out on you. But there we are. There we have it. All ready to rock. So thank you so much. I'll keep you informed on the wear of these tires. Let's check the hours on the bike. 28 hours. So I actually had more tires on that. 28 hours. 28.40. So I actually had 28 hours on these tires because these are the stock OEM tires. So 28 hours on the bike total, and no issues so far besides brake pads. But around you wear out brake pads and tires. That's just wear items. So yeah, we're ready to rock. Thank you so much. Have a nice day and God bless.